Okay, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so hello everyone. On this occasion, I would like to present you an IT project. IT project. So the project name is IT presentation, but today I'll present about network basics. So how does the network works? So inside this presentation, I will tell you guys on how does the network works and how can we how can a network address something like how do they send data over a network like from this device to another device. So we will learn inside this network basics. Okay, so what is network? So here, in basic terms, network is a collection of devices connected to each other for the purpose of sharing that data. The term network comes from the English word network, which means network of work or network of connection. So network is basically like a system where there are a lot of devices that are connected to each other that can communicate with each other. So there is simply what's network. But of course, there are a lot of network types. So mm, and also there are a lot of network size. So here's the types of network. So there are three types of network. There are there are LAN, MAN, and WAN, or local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. Okay, so what's local area network? So it is a network where it includes a lot of device in one local area. So it's like the router in your home, the router in a school. So and it's connected to server or a hub. It can it can be called as a LAN or a local area network. Okay, so the next is MAN or Metropolitan Area Network. So it is a network which is based on on some of buildings. So as an example, there are three schools, and each schools are connected to one database. So it is to one data center. I'm sorry. So it is called a metropolitan area network. So it is a lot of LAN connected into one network. So it is metropolitan area network. Okay. The third is wide area network or WAN. So wide area network is a lot of metropolitan area network connected to one. It is like the world's data center. So there are a lot of a lot of city, a lot of country is connected into wide area network. So the example of wide area network, it is actually internet because there are a lot of city and country using it. Okay, so the third is OC layer. So the lack of common protocol prevents many devices from communicating with each other. Open system interconnection or OC layer. So OC layer is open system interconnection. It's a network architecture, architectural model developed by the Internet Organization for Standardization, or ISO, in Europe in 1977. Before OC, network systems were heavily dependent on different network equipment vendors. The OC Layer 7 model represents the logical connection that must be in place for the data communication to occur with a network. Okay, so this is the OC layer. Wait, I'm sorry. So basically there are seven layers. So the first layers is application, then presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. So here is here's the procedure. So in layer 7 supports application communicating over the network. Okay, and then this layer 6, it is presentation. It formats data so it can be recognized by the recipient. And in layer 5 or session, establish, establishes a connection that terminates it when all data has been sent. And then transport, managed flow control, acknowledge and resends data if necessary. So that's what transport does. And then three is adds network addresses to packets. So sometimes it's IP address. Yeah, basically they're adding IP address to the message. And then layer two is adds MAC address to packets. So data link will add MAC address to the package or the data. And then layer one sends data over the transmission medium. So usually it is using binary or a cable. Okay, so maybe that's all, but I will conclude all of the OC layers. So from the first, there are three there are three types of network: LAN, LAN, and WAN. And then there are OC layers that seven layers that the internet procedures. Okay, so I think that's all. I'm so sorry if I have any mistakes. The last I say is wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.